Welcome back, everybody. I know when we left off, we saw Aviana's reaction to the room makeover, and we're going to get into that. But before we go to that, we're getting into the look of the day. So the top, of course, is made by me, and I'm going to give you some details on that. The shoes that we are looking at, this is the way that I completely styled the look. The shoes that we are looking at are Bohemian flat peep toe sandals that I really think complemented the blue in the top. The sunglasses are by Regent Couture, and the hat is J. Crew. Okay, and now I'm going to give you some details about the top and how you can order your own. Was by popular request. I wore it out and I got so many people requesting to have me make one for them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to show you how I did it. And then if you want to place your order, especially if you're in the DMV, that's so easy for me because you're right in my area for deliveries, and if I had to measure you, because I can make this shirt from petite to plus size, sexy size, full figure size. One of the ladies asked me that when I was out, so she's like, can you do a 3X? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to show you a secret with this shirt, because if you did need something in a bigger size, basically all I need is your bra. And the way that I did this is like extra coverage, because after I had a baby, I got really, I went to a double D. So I went from like a small B to a double D. So I know that these girls have to get covered up. So this shirt is perfect because you can wear it with anything. You can do, I just threw some white shorts on it right now, but you can do jean shorts, white shorts, whatever you want. You can do a pair of jeans, whatever you want. I love the way you can style it. I put this belt on it, but you can also style it with a jean belt. That's the way I had it styled. And it just hangs down, it's flowy, it's gonna cover you up. And now I'm going to show you the details of the top. I'm going to take the belt off, and I'm going to show you how the top is layered. Now, you can see I did the pattern on top, but if you lift it up, there's a bralette underneath. This bralette, of course, can be any size, any color you want. Is covering you up so you're not fully exposed. And then I put the fringes over top of the bra, and then I did the pattern over top of that. And then I'm going to show you the way the back is as well. Okay, so as you can see, the fringes extend all the way to the back, and you actually have bra straps that are blending into the design and holding you up and giving you support. Like I said, this top was really popular. Every time I wear it out, I get lots of compliments and lots of orders. People always want to request to have one made for them. So if you want one made, just hit me up on Instagram or my email below, and that's the top. Okay, everybody, so now that we've seen the look of the day, I want to go over a health tip, and I want to talk about, because this segment is fibroids in fashion, I want to talk about fibroids, something that affects women, over 50% of us. Now, of course, not every single woman is going to be affected by fibroids, but over 50% of us will be. So this is important information, because you may have been like me and not even know that you were dealing with fibroids. So I just want to give you some tips on this, and if I can help just one person, I done my job. So if this information doesn't apply, let it fly. If it does, great. Or you can give the information to somebody else that may need it. So I want to tell you about when I was dealing with fibroids and I didn't even know, and some things that you may be going through and not even knowing it. Like if you are a woman who deals with extreme menstrual cramping, if your cycle is off, I mean, all of these are signs. So before I found out, like I will admit, I was just eating and drinking anything I wanted to. I wasn't exercising as much as I should have been. And so I had gained so much weight, not even realizing it, just living life. And then 1 month, I got in so much pain. First, my cycle had started acting crazy. I'm like, what's going on? So I didn't think nothing of it. And then this 1 month, I was in so much pain. Like I was working, right? And next thing you know, I dropped to my knees. I was in so much pain. Then I went all the way to the floor, and I was like, oh my God, something ain't right. I was in so much pain. So I kept on trying to get up off the floor so I could grab some Motrin, because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to take so many Motrins. This is painful. I couldn't even get up off the floor. I was in so much pain. So finally, and I was like, oh, something ain't right. So I was like, maybe I still didn't think, okay, this must be fibroids. I was thinking maybe I'm pregnant, my tube. I didn't know what was going on. So when I finally was able to get up off the floor and I went to the doctors, that's when I found out I did in fact have fibroids. And I'm going to show you a picture of myself and how fibroids can mess up your fashion. So take a look at this picture. Okay, so as you can see the picture of me with the checkered dress on, you can see the bulge in the bottom of my stomach poking out. You can see the girth in my arms, so much that fat is getting ready to hang over my elbow, and then the rolls in my neck. That's when the fibroids were messing up my fashion. And then after a month of me following directions that I should to get healthy and take care of myself, you can see just 1 month later, the arms have gone down, as well as the bulge in my stomach and the rolls on my neck. So that is just 1 month difference. Okay, and then also I do want to say that this was in 2019 when I found out. So these pictures are from 2019. And so just like everybody else, I did gain that COVID weight being in quarantine, but I am trying to get back to it because I know that just in 1 month I can make a difference in my body. So I'm getting right back into it now. So as you saw from that picture, you can see the bulge in the bottom of my stomach. You could see my arms, the girth in my arms, so much that the fat was going over my elbow. Like I had put on a lot of weight. And just 1 month after, I found out I had the fibroids, that was me before. And then I said, you know what, because doctors always tell you, okay, we could do surgery, hysterectomy. They never tell you anything natural because they don't want you to do anything natural because that's not going to benefit them. Hello? They want money, surgeries, medications. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to do this natural. I don't want no surgery, nothing like that. So after 1 month of me just doing everything natural to shrink those fibroids, the picture of me in the black is how I looked after, and you can see the decrease in the belly fat, the arms, the rolls I had in my neck and everything. You can see like changes already just after 1 month of me saying, I'm going to do this naturally. And the reason that I knew it could be done naturally because I thought of my grandmother, and she had fibroids, and my grandmother's fibroids was the size of a 4-month-old fetus. She shrunk her fibroids from that size to the size of a pin tip just by going all natural, because my grandmother is like a naturopathy person anyway. She does foot reflexology, everything is natural and healthy with her. So I followed my grandmother's directions, and after 1 month, I went from what you saw in the first picture of me in a checkered dress, and I was all decked out going to my event and all fashionable. I had made that dress. That was me going to the Black Girls Rock Awards, dealing with fibroids. Just 1 month to the subtle results you saw of me in the black dress, that girth in the stomach, the arms, everything. So I want to tell you just some signs that put you more at risk. First of all, being a woman. Second of all, being a black woman. Second of all, or a woman of color, being over the age of 30, having a poor diet, not exercising as much as you should. All those things already put you at risk. And then the things that feed the fibroids, I had to cut out everything that feeds the fibroids. So I didn't want to feel deprived, so I was like, even though I'm cutting this stuff out, I'm going to replace it with something else. So things that feed the fibroids is like basically everything. So it's 7 things. All right, I'm trying to remember everything for y'all. So first of all, carbs. So your breads, your potatoes, your rice, your pasta, all of that, you got to cut it out. So instead of doing white potatoes, do sweet potatoes. Another thing is the white flour that's in the bread. Cut all of that out. You don't want no type of white flour. All of that is poison. My favorite thing is sugars. I love sugar, so I had to cut out the sugars. And people say, oh, well, just do brown sugar. No, brown sugar is just white sugar with molasses on it. Don't do that. So what I had to do, because I love sugar, I had to just put in natural sugars. Fruits. Do your watermelons, your pineapples, all kinds of fruits. And then another thing you want to do is popcorn nuts. You know, you can still have gum. You just don't want them sugars like, oh, I love them sugars. I love gourmet sugars. I love Sour Patch Kids. What else do I like, Aviana? I love red velvet cupcakes. I mean, this lady at my job, she makes cupcakes. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna talk about that. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, so sugars. Cut the sugars out because I love gourmet sugars. So I had to cut that out. Red meat. No more pigs and cows. But if you're somebody who loves hamburgers and bacon, just replace it with turkey. Do turkey bacon. Do ground turkey for your hamburger and stuff like that. And then start doing seafood. Do chicken every once in a while. Fish, salmon. Salmon is good for you. Oh, salmon, however you want to say it. Shrimp, crab meat, replace that. So I talked about the sugars, I talked about the carbs, the red meat, caffeine, no caffeine. That's no caffeine, but just do caffeine free. Get caffeine free tea, decaffeinated coffee. Cut the caffeine out there. We talked about the white flour, we talked about the carbs. And then the last thing is alcohol. So unfortunately, alcohol feeds, and she better not be drinking no alcohol. Alcohol feeds those fibroids. So you can drink yourself to death. We all know that. So you could also drink your way to life. So I'm going to tell you this drink that I did that really, really helped me with my fibroids. I'm going to show you how I make it. I'm going to go through all of that. The other thing I want to add is I did take natural vitamins. So this is Nature's Sunshines, and I'm not promoting any products. Take it if you want. Don't. This is just what helped me with the fibroids to shrink them suckers down. Chickweed from Nature's Sunshine. This was really helpful, and this helped my grandmother. Remember I told you her fibroids were the size of a 5-month-old fetus? Nature's Sunshine chickweed, that helps, as well as changing your diet, getting a little bit more active. And I hadn't even gotten that active in the black. I had just changed my diet. So everything I was telling y'all to substitute is what I did. Okay, so now let's get into this drink. What I'm using, because I was like, I can't have no sugary drinks. Definitely don't do soda. Oh my God, it's gonna make you bloated. All that sugar is just horrible for you. No sodas. So, and then you can't have any caffeine. But I knew I wasn't just going to drink bottled water all the time. So I did add lemon and stuff to my water. But what I did was made myself a natural drink that I want to show you guys how to make. So one of the key things here, we got pineapple, we got oranges. Can they see this? We have a lemon. And the lemon is gonna pull out and really detoxify and pull out everything in the bottom of that colon, that lower intestine. We have your oranges, and then a half a pineapple. So Aviana's going to be my assistant and help me out with this drink today. So not only is this drink great for you, it's healthy, it's better than drinking, those sugary drinks and soda, but it's going to be refreshing and crisp. You can also add strawberries if you want. All right, so one of the key things we're going to do is boil water. Aviana, show them the pot. I love this pot because water is never going to run over. The glass lights up as you boil it. You put it whatever temperature you want your water to boil on, and then it'll stop and it beeps, just like you heard that noise. It'll beep whenever it's ready. I just really, really love this pot. See, it glows up for you. Heat your water up as much as you need it to. It's just beautiful. I love it. The other thing, I got this from Amazon. It's like you can squeeze your fruit in here, but you probably can get this from Walmart or something like that too. All right, so make sure your lemon is nice and soft and squeezed. Aviana, can you roll that some more for us? And then we're going to cut up the fruit, and then we're going to squeeze it into the pitcher. Make sure you get a large pitcher because you don't want to do all of this and just have a little bit of juice. You want this to last you throughout the week. It's good for the kids to drink, everything. It's delicious, like I was saying. It's chilled. It's great. Now, the important thing about boiling your water, you are pulling out all the impurities in your water. And once you pour this water over top of the fruit, it's going to really pull out all those natural sugars and make the drink even more delicious. So this is what I drank and what I still drink. I'm just squeezing the lemon in here.
That's the orange.
This is the orange. And then, Aviana, you could be pouring this over top if you could help me with that. Then just pour the hot water over top. Aviana's going to do the pouring now. We're going to do all the lemons. And I don't really do it in a particular order. You could do it in whatever order you want. And then I also pull the fruit out and I leave it right in the bottom too. So all those juices be sticking right in there. Okay, so what I'm doing is repeating the process. I'm squeezing all the fruit with the strainer, pouring the hot water over top of all of the fruit so all the juices can be in there, cutting the lemon, and then I'm leaving the fruit inside of the bottom of the pitcher because all those juices are going to soak and marinate being left in the pitcher. So the last one I'm going to do is going to be the pineapple. Aviana's assistant helping out here. the hot water, just pouring it over top of everything, cutting the peeling off, because again, we're going to leave the fruit inside of the pitcher. And remember, this is something, Aviana's still in the fruit. This is something that you can take whether or not you have fibroids or not. It's just a healthy, natural drink. The pineapple is going to provide the sweetness, but it's also good for you, as well as the lemon and the orange. And you're drinking your way to health. No more sugars. And now the process is complete. The drink is done. Stir it up and enjoy. And clean up your workspace, of course. Okay, so now we have our delicious drink to sip on. Let's take a look at where we left off last week in Aviana's reaction to the room makeover challenge. Okay, come on in and check out this room.
Sure, you're funny.
So this is a mixture of, don't judge me. This is my creative art space room, and as you can see, I have about 1 million projects going on at once right now, and
Y'all see this?
but this is the before, and we're gonna give her the challenge and see how she's gonna make it look after. Don't judge me. I know other people got spaces like this, okay? It's just one room. This is it before. Stay tuned next week so that you guys can see how she's going to transform this room. And if she can do this, she could do anything. And stay tuned for next week for the next look of the day, as well as some art for Dad, for Father's Day. Can't wait to see you guys next week.